coming back up. Come on, we're coming back up. We should be coming back up. Let me know. Let me know when. Let me know. We are Woo says, I am become death, destroyer of streams. Thank you, man. Thank you for that incredible cheer. Your wonderful generosity that crashed OBS, and I still don't know why tips and cheers do that sometimes. What can I say? Tip Train, thank you, man. Big love to you. Welcome back, everyone. I think we're back up. Let me know if we're back up. Refresh. Refresh, please. It's back up. Sorry about the crash. Not sure why that happens. It doesn't seem to happen with donations. I have guesses, but I have no idea why. With an angry new badge, too. Iceman, you gotta head back to work. Just wanted to drop by and say hello. We'll be back on later. Iceman, thank you again. Don't work too hard. See you in a bit. You too, woo. Okay, see you in a little bit. Thank you all for being here today. And yeah, I'm not even gonna let the stream crash, so what? We're back at it. It's all good. And I guess, I don't know, Lamia, what do you think? VODs, this chunk of the stream, I suppose, if I even suggest not uploading it to YouTube, you will, you will smother me in my sleep. You will have the demon devour me or something, surely. So, forget I was saying anything. We'll put that little chunk up too, won't we? Right then. Tackle hugs. So we need more tackle hugs. I think Entrobot's gonna get a lot of upgrades this year. We're gonna have more emotes, more sound effects, more commands, and more put into the ones we've already got. I will. Kimberly, I will. We will. The first part of the anniversary. That's not what I meant. Not the whole first chunk. I was thinking of the past 10 minutes since I came back from break. But, no, it'll all go up. It's all good. I'm a crazy man. Don't mind me. So, just be aware that the cheering and bits, for some reason, sometimes, maybe because of I don't know why. It's the same alert box that Streamlabs has for everything. So I don't know why it gets goofy like that. Shall we get back to some witchin'? How about some witchin'? Get Junior. We have to visit Horson Jr.'s arena, casino, and hideout. Thanks to the lovely Priscilla, Geralt now knew Ciri and I had struck a deal with Horson Jr., one of the big four bosses of the Novigrad underworld. It seemed a simple matter of finding Horson, having a chat, and getting out of him where to look for me. But in the Novigrad of the time, nothing was simple, and nothing was as it seemed. That may or may not be a coincidence, Kim. It occurs to me that it could be that, but it has crashed with cheering and bits at least once, under other circumstances, so it is what it is. Hey, if you want to crash the stream with bits, we'll just reload it. What are we closest to? Arena. Now, all of this will come back as we get there, but as I try to see through this weird headache I've got today, casino, arena, and his hideout. Let's go to the nearest one, arena. Is there any reason to go to one first versus another? Is there any loot of value laying around from our fight? Probably not. Entropic, since I'm a scientist, see, we need more big tips like 10K, see, to see if it's because of the big amount or just cheering, see? Well, far be it from me to stop you, but, yeah, I don't know what's doing that. Let me out! Let me out! Here's where we had our fight. There is loot. After all, we're gonna take all this junk, blunt axes, heavy maces, whatever. We are poor Witcher right now, and we need every little bit. Where did all the naked women go? This place isn't nearly as fun when it's just Geralt running around. Why did you punch the plant? Because it is way too easy to do things like shadow boxing. Because he looks good doing it, man. Because he looks good doing it. So take a look at the compass on the bottom of the screen. That's part of the friendly HUD mod we've got going. There are 3 markers and they all get distance indicators, but the one in bold in yellow is the closest one. So that's a good feature for it, and let's work with that. The plant had it coming. So, besides the awkwardness of discussing those types of details, Edge, I'd say the short version is, I don't think Twitch Alert is anymore. Twitch Alert stopped doing... Whoa! Twixor! Twitch Alert stopped taking a cut a while back. That's the short version. Twixor, thank you, man! Happy 2-year stream anniversary! Twix, 2 years! You've been here 2 years! You've been here for most of this. Thank you for being such an incredible part of this. Thank you for all your support, Twix. It's good to know you're out there. Hope you're enjoying your lurk. And it's really good to see you still around. There he is, not even lurking. Twix is not even lurking today. Thank you, Twix. Thank you so much. Really glad to still have you here. But yeah, Edge, the short version is what you already figured out, that since it's all done through Twitch, they've got their way of selling you bits, and then the rest of it is yeah. Told you it's awkward. I think you got the idea, right? Twitch Alerts, which is now Streamlabs, like other services that process third-party stuff for Twitch, most, if not all of them, stopped taking a cut a while ago. Their revenue comes through other streams, other means, poor choice of words. American sauce, it's coming to your town. Gonna knock your taste buds down. American sauce.
I don't pay taxes just to have that sort of wandering.
Roar! So Twix, what have you been up to? What have you been up to? You know, I've not enjoyed nearly enough Outer Heavens streams this past year, but I've been in a few this past week or two. It felt really good. It felt really good. 65.
The witch hunters have burnt Erebus at the stake.
So what? This would be his arena, yeah? We're getting near his arena. And it's down there. I remember jumping down. We went to rooftops and we managed to avoid dying here. I probably shouldn't try that today. That would never work twice. Is there a safe way down? Probably not over here. Oh, that just about ended really fast. I probably don't even need to go down this way, do I? I didn't want to go down this far at all. I just wanted to go halfway, and now I'm stuck. Mostly good, Twix, mostly good. I too have been mostly good in my my slow healing. my shoddy attempts at being patient with the body. The mind doesn't like waiting on the body. No, it does not. Go back in the tunnel for a shortcut to the arena. Whoops, too late. Go back in the tunnel, go back in the tunnel. I don't even know what tunnel you're talking about. Yeah, Edge, I was kind of aware of that. I mean, I knew you can watch ads for bits, but I have no idea how well that works. So cooldowns, huh? You can't just add, huh? Now you got to go through the gate and back up the back street. No worries. No worries.
And remember, never venture into the bits alone. Always take a partner. Rubbish. You heard. No passage. Don't linger.
S7, I would wager that you might know the ins and outs, the paths and the tunnels, the shortcuts and caves better than anyone here. I don't know. You might have the most hours in The Witcher. I bet you'd have a few, little bit of competition.
Greetings.
Don't know you, not letting you in, and don't you fucking stand there.
It's stuff like that. The restricted, we don't have delusion level 2. That's why we put points into Axie once upon a time. Now, when Dijkstra said we're not supposed to pull our weapon, that was before in the bathhouse, right? Oh, I don't know. All muddled. Let me in or you die. I've got no time for Whoreson's men.
Love to chat it up with doormen. In fact, often come to an agreement with them. Thing is, I'm short on patience today. So either let me in or I'll let myself in over your dead bodies.
Oh, hear the cockerel. Kicking and standing his comb on edge. Cock-a-doodle-doo. What am I to do?
Cock-a-doodle-doo! Steven, thank you, man! I think we're gonna need a sword for this one, don't you? Steven, I will check your message in just a second. Thank you so much for your generous support. Thank you for that tip. Thank you for being part of this stream. Thank you, man. Bring it! Bring it, Whoresons! One down, two down, cock-a-doodle-doo. Steven says, happy 2-year anniversary stream. I've only been here for a year, but everyone has been great. Everyone here has been great. And thanks for all your hard work in the streaming, Jay. Jay cheers. Big Jay cheers. Jay love to you, Steven. Thank you for being a part of all this. Thank you for your generous support. Hey there, Steel Goodwin. Welcome. Shirtless again. Shirtless forever. We are all shirtless. And we are all in Tropic. Cheers. Every time. Really, Edge? You're getting 5 bits for rewatching the Alien Covenant trailer. It's a pretty good trailer. It's a pretty good trailer. I heard there was a new trailer for the upcoming Blade Runner sequel. Has anyone seen that? I mean, I don't know if Twitch is showing it, but has anyone seen that at all?
Well, a Witcher.
Ain't nothing to sneeze at. So how are you doing today, Steven? Put your sword away, Geralt. Should drop the occasional hard save. Don't work too hard there, yeah? Working and lurking is the best way to be working. But we killed the guards at the door. Y'all got problems with that? Y'all got problems with that? I think they have problems with that. I guess we're not ready to put our sword away after all. Oh, shit! Will, you did, and it's sad. It's sad. What was sad about the Blade Runner trailer? Twixor, how long has it been since you played? It's we started this playthrough in the fall, so it's been 6 months since we started this one. But yeah, 6 months for me, except for the other day. It's been 6 months. I'm relearning it. I couldn't remember the other day. I couldn't remember how to parry, how to ride Roach. Couldn't remember half of the things that I needed to do. You burn first. Ow. Not get stuck in a corner. What do you say?
Surrender.
Ow. Oh, man. Get it together, Jay. Food. Start eating your food, Jay, too. Still remember that endless fight you had with the Griffin. Guess what, Twixor? We're going to have another one today. Not the same one. Not that one. But we've got the Master Armorers level 30. Is it 20-something? 30-something? We've got that Arch Griffin to take on today. 6 to 8 months for you. That is no small break. I bet it feels good. I bet it feels good to get into some Witcher again. Are you gonna play some more? Does this get your juices flowing? Yeah, we've got that Master Armorer's quest on deck today. We stopped 6 months ago at that Griffin. Master Armorers get gland acid from an Archgriffin. That's that beautiful hillside, that ridge, and if we catch the right light, we're gonna have another kick-ass Griffin fight today. That's gonna be in a little bit. I'd like to get a couple more levels before we do that. Let's just let's keep it straight. Move, Geralt, please. He was completely out of stamina. That's why the roll that I attempted went nowhere. He stood there and took hits. Oh, somebody just got dismembered.
Closer.
Shit your pants already, big boy!
No, I shit in yours. Get Junior. Oh, we'll get Junior. So about that food. Did I get the UI turned on by accident? Anyways, part of the UI with this mod is set to show when damage is being taken, or basically when health is changing. If you're taking a hit, if you're healing, that will show up and disappear. And just a reminder, if I turn the UI on accidentally and forget that it's on, please poke me about that. The game looks so much better without it. And we've got our compass. But that food will now last for 20 real minutes, and I should not have to burn through food quite so much. Incognito, thank you. Good luck, eh? Well, I guess killing the guards at the door really set off everyone, huh? No surprise. Shouldn't be surprising. Come to Papa. Come to geriatric. I got your stool softener right here on my blade. That 2 cross bros? That 3 cross bros. Here it comes! Home run! So Twixor, you're getting back into an NG Plus for sure after watching this. We're starting Horizon tomorrow, but you know what? We are gonna have to come back sooner rather than later. I didn't lock it in on the schedule, but I'm thinking we might need a Witcher day a week for a while. Because this does not, this is not enough of a fix for me. Not quite enough of a fix. Thank you, Lamia. I was noticing it about the same time. Because it's toggled by the left analog stick, it's really easy. I just go heavy-handed on the analog sticks, and I turn it on by accident. Another one bites the dust. Oh, shit. That's a lot of you guys. That's a lot of you guys. Oh, doggy. Doggy, why? I like dogs. Why'd you do that? Don't let the dog do that, Geralt. Twixor, you've already played through Horizon. I think many of you have. I have hardly even seen any Horizon. A few minutes of it. It's going to be almost entirely blind. Oh, they saved a lot of guys back there for me, and they've got a crossbow behind them. I'm hoping they come down here to play. Damn it, crossbow, what did I just say? We don't need no water, let the motherfuckers burn. Burn, you bloody horse sons. Burn. Tyler, 2 whole years. Years, man, years. Tyler, welcome. Welcome to our anniversary stream. Good to see you, man. Shut up. And thank you for being a part of our awesome adventures here these past 2 years. I don't like that crossbow. You come down here and play? I really shouldn't have come up here. I wanted that crossbow out of the picture though, because he's such a spoiler. Trying to have a good fight. He just stays in the back. Come on. Cleaved in two. Densa, gotta head to bed. All right, man. Sorry we're gonna lose you for a bit here, but sleep well. Thank you, Densa. Thank you for helping moderate the channel, man. And thanks for being awesome. We'll see you on the other side. OHN boss to you. And a big J cheers. Good night, Densa. Yeah, Tyler? Hell yeah. We got Igor's key. Walk this way. Message from Igor. Or Igor. Matthew, you really started streaming the channel on 5/11? Yes. Yes. I had to dig through Twitch's records last year to figure that out, but it was May 11th, 2015. Streamed Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. That was the first game I streamed. Message from Igor. Since there's been some misunderstanding lately about the valuables, and a bit of blood's been spilled for no plowing reason whatsoever, I'd like to reassure you, all the coin is safe and sound in the lockbox. The blind arsehole who thought it was missing was looking in the wrong place. Walk down the corridor leading from the upper levels towards the arena. Turn so your back's to the grating, and look to the wall opposite you. If you've eyes to see, you'll find what you're looking for. We need to follow those instructions if we want to get to that lockbox. Walk down the corridor leading from the upper level. Turn so your back's to the grating and look to the wall opposite. Let me emphasize that Horson Jr.'s crowns have not been touched. Not a single copper's missing. I swear on my own handsome head that they're secure and waiting to be picked up. Use your Witcher senses to find a way to access the secret stash. Shamrock Mike, in attendance. Bueller? Bueller? Anyone? Bueller? Hey, Mike, welcome. Happy 2-year stream anniversary. Thanks for joining us here today. UI turned on again. Let me go loot these bodies and... So if that's what heads down from the upper level to the arena, then it would be down there. There's a down there. There'll be some grating. We turn our back to it, check the far wall. What about over this way? Yeah, we're gonna want to go the other way. How are you doing today, Mike? I think that headache is starting to fade. God, I hope it just goes. It's a little distracting. If I could have picked a day for a headache, it wouldn't have been that one. So, there's the arena. Which grating they're referring to and which wall? Oh, there it is.
By a moving door. Something behind this wall. Interesting.
It's a study day, boo! I know you gotta do it, man. You do a good job of keeping up with all your schoolwork. I wouldn't want you to compromise that. But I'm glad you can make it, even if it's a study day. What kind of loot is this? Horse hide? 60 crowns? To Horson Jr. King Radovid is unhappy with your performance. You were to rid the city of the other members of the so-called Big Four, yet not only do they still live, but they also now know of your role in their attempted assassination. That was not our arrangement. For the time being, hide in the place which the messenger delivering this missive will indicate to you and stay out of sight. His Majesty lives in the hope that mutual animosity between the other members of the Big Four will finish the job which you attempted, yet flubbed so badly. M.
I wonder if Dijkstra knows Junior's made a deal with the Redanians.
Is there any reason to go into the arena at this time? Yes, Mike, good luck on the exam. Good luck. I know you'll do well, though. You don't need luck, you've got ammo. The sun! You can see the sun! Praise the sun! Dark and dingy is nice from time to time, but ugh, that's a little old. All we did was come out. They're freaking out already. Talk to Dijkstra about Whoreson's ties to the Redanians. Really head back there? Is there any reason to head back there first? Talk to Dijkstra about Whoreson's ties to the Redanians, or head for the casino next? Casino's, I think, a little closer.
Fucking hey, Oz.
We can't get through here, can we? Maybe we can. No, I don't want your broken rake.
Hey, you. Seen any crime, Philly?
This is no place for the likes of you.
Really now?
Why are you even here?
Same reason anyone comes here. Play a bit, have a good time.
Invite only, mate. Shit out of luck.
Seems to be our MO today. What kind of a deal would they even want to make?
Think we can make a deal?
Hear that? Another one.
No, we don't make deals.
How much?
Oi, remember what I told you? We're to be polite like.
Just my patience running a bit thin. We don't want your coin. We don't want anything else.
On your way before we get ploughing angry. Stop being all nice.
Well,
Guard, guard.
Hanging about like shite round a bunghole.
Can't go in there.
oh yeah, we
Can I
can.
get in there? Better for you to let me in.
And if we don't, then what?
I'll kill you.
Do you get that?
Got it all right. He threatened us and reached for his weapon.
Actually, he reached for his weapon and then threatened you, but
Bastard.
who's counting? Sure you don't want to leave? Oh. Not cops, just Whoresons. Look at that guy picking his teeth with his knife. Oh, everybody wants to fight, huh? Geralt, don't get stuck, please. like these close quarters. Yeah, saw that one coming. Is there anybody who likes getting pushed into a corner? Back against the wall, eh? Chi! Happy streamiversary! Thank you, Chi. Happy streamiversary to you, too. Thanks for being a part of this. Thanks for joining us here. Here's to year 3 and beyond. We celebrate year 2. Hey, look at the new mugs, yeah? Kimberly, thank you for having these mugs made. It's beautiful. And tasty. Yar! Keep them coming this way. I don't want to get caught in the middle or pushed to the walls. Win, please. This would be a great place for a whirl.
You'll never learn.
Shit. What was with that strong attack that whiffed right through his stunned head? Miss Misery! Hey, hey, hey! Did you pop in already earlier, Miss Misery? You did, right? Yes, welcome back. Any Gwen today? Of course, Steven. We had one quick match. We'll have more. We'll have more. Miss Misery, happy stream anniversary. Thank you for joining us. This place is built for bar fights. They probably have a special hire to clean up all the blood. Income and outlays. Outlays 38,000 crowns. Overhead 5,000 crowns. Taxes. Not quite 4,000 crowns. Debtors, Count Tybalt, Sasha, Phineas, Bernard Thule, Patrick Hazelnut, warning issued. Collections, procedures, initiated. Sanabanya, you think you started following about a year ago when you started playing Hearts of Stone and Skyrim. Well, we had a lot of fun there, and those are places we will...
Come closer.
Says who? Those are places we will have to revisit. I don't know what we're gonna do with Skyrim. We talked about coming back to that.
Damn it.
But Hearts of Stone, and we have never replayed Blood and Wine, just the one time through. We'll be going back there. When did you play Skyrim, Miss Misery? We had, I'm not sure of the date, but we put in about 100 hours. We never finished the main story. We had a lot of Daedric quests left to do. We talked about coming back to those. We also thought about maybe coming back to play the Enderal mod or something like that. If only we had all the hours in the world. Ryan D. Bird, we do. It's how long? How long? And I know some people have unfollowed, refollowed, including lately, not always on purpose, and that does zap the date. timing. What did I select? I selected Axie. That's fantastic. And why am I suddenly overburdened? Tyler, let me see here. What are we talking about? Should be about 2.5 years. That would be amazing, because I haven't been here that long. This is our 2-year anniversary today. Today. Debtors Zimmer, Huys, Bilius, Prokop, Rico, Schwindel, Standagries, and Aardvark Vanderboltemore. Really? Really, Tyler? Really? Melga, were you here during that Archgriffin fight? At the end of that first Witcher playthrough, that was 200 hours in The Witcher. That first time. It was more than 2 hours, though. We spent quite a while on that Archgriffin. It might have been 6, 7, 8. How many hours did we spend on that? Maybe it wasn't 6, 7, 8.
Beat you half to death. Hey, can you hear me? You alive?
Kasey!
Finish me.
Hey, Kasey!
Too.
Cheers!
Who the hell are you?
Thank you for the cheers and bits.
Screaming downstairs.
Thanks for joining us.
It's all right now.
Thanks for being part of this, Kasey.
Will you help me?
Who are we helping?
What's your name?
Rico. Rico Mayersdorf.
It's Tox.
Why are you
What's
here?
up? Happy 2-year streamiversary.
What's it look like?
Happy streamiversary. It's
I need to
Tox.
sit and think.
Good to have you here this time.
Right.
This whole
Government
time.
Tough's not working for me. They took me for one of Bedlam's moles.
Are you?
Well, kinda.
I am the
Yeah.
very model
So
of
what
a
is it?
scientist
Salarian.
Salarian. I've studied species Turian, a Saurian, Bacterian. I'm quite good at genetics as a subset of biology because I am an expert, which I know is a tautology. My xenoscience studies range from urban to agrarian. I am the very model of a scientist Salarian.
Proud to be here, Shepard.
Oh,
Thank you for
Sea Star, dropping the bombs, dropping the bombs. Sea Star, happy birthday to you for yesterday, your birthday, so close to being our anniversary. Thank you, Sea Star. Thank you for being awesome and supporting the stream as you do. Thank you for being part of this. Sea Star says, 2 years! Have the most amazing anniversary stream. Wish I could join the fun, but I'm there in spirit. Jay cheers for the great 2 years and many more ahead. Hugs and love. Jay love to you. Big cheers. Can we get some love in chat for Sea Star? She's traveling stateside. She's going up and down the West Coast. I think she's in California right now. Ha! Mike, nice. Nice. C-Star, thank you. Hey, Edge. Edge, how many videos did you have to watch? Thank you, Edge. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for cheering. Thank you for watching all those ads. All those ads on Twitch. Hey, Sir Maxig, what's up? Why shirtless? Why shirtless? Did you? Thank you, Lamia, for posting it. Did you get that, Sir Maxig? That's why shirtless. No point in stockpiling, eh? Eh? Well, thank you for that, Edge. So, yeah, we sang over his bloody face. So be it. Why don't you get out of here?
Take care of yourself.
Thanks. I'll lay low until things settle down. Bedlam will learn you helped me. See him. He's sure to reward you.
Spectre dust. Sir Maxig, you were watching my first playthrough in 2015, but you forgot. Sounds like you remember. Sounds like you remembered. The Witcher has been a very special game for a lot of us. I know that it's been very special for me. It's what brought a lot of us together here. I know many of you found this channel because of The Witcher in 2015, or even other times, because we've spent hundreds and hundreds of hours. And it has been thoroughly awesome. Oh, what do you think? Is there a reason to go talk to Dijkstra before we find Orson Jr.'s hideout? Should we go have another little chat with Dijkstra? Yes, no, maybe so. Ryan, you gotta take off. Gotta head out in a bit. Have a great anniversary stream. Might be back later. Hope you like the small gift I left for you in Discord. Oh, Ryan, I will check that out. I'm sorry, I don't have Discord open here on my laptop. Somewhat deliberate, just to keep the net traffic flow down with stuff that gets posted there while streaming. I will check that out, man. And thank you in advance. Ryan, have a good one, man. What do you think? Are we going to talk to Dijkstra again? Gonna go have a chat? That doesn't cut off going to the hideout, does it? Geralt does not want to run right now. Oh, because he's overburdened. How did we get overburdened? It was all the junk I was picking up, but it seemed to happen in the middle of a fight. Alright, we gotta drop something. And we gotta go sell some of this junk. That's why I'm overburdened. The most economical way to drop something here. Or how close are we to the square? Misbehave! Hey! Thank you for the host. Welcome, Misbehave. Welcome for to the anniversary stream. Make a fiend decoction, Jay. It's a lifesaver. Is that that's the weight capacity? Let's just head over to the square. Can enjoy the streets of Novigrad for a few. It feels so good every time. It's Tux. Damn straight. This music, this game. Now that's a neat trick. Check out where she's sitting. There is no Dana, only Zool. She sleeps 3 feet above the covers.
A fine kettle of fish.
Mind the pigs. He didn't mind the pigs.
Interesting.
What do you want?
What's interesting, Geralt? What's interesting?
Armed ruffians in town.
Pass through this alley. Gonna get stuck here. Not a good way to go. Can we pass through?
A million debits and a million credits.
I shall stop coming.
That makes 2 million. Why? Even with the war, they still manage to procure fine beverages. Farms will do anything to distract folk from
Always made me wonder why he carried that sedative. What's that? I think my brain slipped a gear.
Young semblances from the lands already taken by First, I give a bit of jest, and yesterday was impromptu me too.
Teach you to make light of others' misfortune. So what it take?
Overburdened, can't walk fast, can still jump.
Top-notch sword.
Show me what you have in stock.
Edie Gray! Hey, man! Happy 2 years, man. I've been here about 22 months now. And every one of them has been great. Great games. Currently one of the greatest ever. And great entertainment. Here's to many more, mate. I'm sure this is only the beginning. There's a lot of great things to come. Cheers, man. Here's to 2 years. Here's to many more. Very glad to have you here, BD Gray, all this time. Thank you for being part of this. Oh, that! Misery! Ghostbusters! When Peter drugged Dana, yeah. Yeah, well, yeah. I think you're onto something. Hey, Rango, welcome. Have 2 minutes, just 2 minutes, so I thought I'd pop in real quick to say thank you so much for the year of streams. Congrats on 2 years. Big things to come and can't wait to watch it unfold. See ya! See ya! No time to say hello, goodbye. You're late. You're late. You're late. Rango, thanks for popping in. Thanks for joining us. Thank you for being a part of this. Cheers to you. Kasey, I found you through Witcher, but still here for the passion, the way you're presenting and playing the games. Jay, cheers. Kasey, cheers to you. Thank you for joining in this. Thank you for being a part of this. It's like I want to hold the mug with my left hand. I got to remember that. Check out the new mugs. Year 2 mugs are looking good. Oh, what happened with that? Let's do our first drawing. Okay, here's the deal. We're going to do some raffles today, and I meant to do a drawing already. Today we're doing sub-raffles. We will do raffles for regulars for year 2 mugs. They won't be today, but we will do them. Today we're doing a few raffles, 3, maybe 4 subs for the new year 2 mugs. I know this might be a bit confusing. Year 2 mug. This is for subs. We've got a raffle going for year 2 mugs. We had 2 commands before because we were doing 2 raffles at once. Since we're not doing 2 raffles at once, I've decided to completely confuse you all by using the built-in raffle system for this sub-only raffle instead of the separate command we had the other day. Are you confused yet? You will be. Oh, you will be. But if you are a Game Wisp subscriber and you'd like to get in on that, just type !raffle. Tyler, so we are not rolling over. I did not roll over any of the lists from the year 1 mug raffles. We are starting from scratch. So if you are a Game Wisp sub and you're interested in getting in on the raffle for a year 2 mug, the brand new year 2 mugs, thank you, Kimberly, for having these made. Just type !raffle. Shags, TYB, BD Gray, We Are Woo, Wombat, Steven, S7, Entropic, and Edge are all in there. Let's see. It takes a few seconds to pop up. Misery, you're in. And Steven, you are already in. So we're gonna do our first drawing, and I will keep this list open today. And we'll do others another time. We'll do year 2 mug raffles for regulars another time. But right now, I want to give an extra big thanks to those of you who have been subbed to the channel, who are going that extra mile, and we've got some mugs coming your way. The first year 2 mug winner is look at that, Edge! Holy shit, man! You're getting a double mug. You're getting a double mug box. Wow! Look at that! Look at that! Congratulations, Edge! Congrats to you! Edge won one of the year 1 mugs. You're going from 0 to 2. Rigged! Totally rigged! Promise, it's all rigged. It's all rigged. Sign up now. It's rigged. Congrats. Cool. Yay, you. Absolutely. Rigged faux show. Rigged faux show. Started this, I'm just thinking about times and breaks, and since I took a break early today, I'm thinking about when that's going to be. It's not now, but it's not long. When do we start at 10? Took a break at 11:30. So, I don't know, in about 45 minutes or so, somewhere around there, we'll take another break. Let's sell junk here. Some of these are better damage weapons than we've got, so I'm going to hang on to a couple of these. We might actually swap some out since we don't have a whole lot in the way of weapons. Is that bleeding, poison, no slots? That is extra armor, piercing, 79 and 98. All right, let's keep a steel to upgrade to. Critical hit damage, armor, piercing. How many sub mug raffles today, Steven? I was thinking 3 or 4. Sort of depends on just how things play out here, time-wise. I don't want to do the next one right away if I remember to do it in about an hour or 2. Are the year 2 mugs out yet? Are you watching the stream, man? Are the year 2 mugs out yet? Do you mean for sale? There is no purchase link for the year 2 mugs yet. I imagine we could get one. We'll have to run that by Personalized Laser Designs. They will have to set that up. But yeah, here are the year... Let me hold them both up here. KG! Thank you for the host. KG, thank you for the host and welcome. Welcome to the anniversary stream. So here are the year 1 mugs. The year 1 anniversary mugs. With the butterfly effect emblem. And here are the year 2 anniversary mugs with the compass rose. There is our new logo for this second year. Thank you, KG. Thank you. So we are going to do a few more raffles today for subs for the year 2 mugs. There will not be any more raffles for the year 1 mugs, but we've had 8 raffles in this past week for the remaining year 1 mugs, and congratulations to everyone who managed to win one of those. There is, it stocks. There is. That is the link. If you scroll up a little bit, BD Gray used the mug command that posted the link to personalized laser designs. They sell those direct. That's not going through me. So if anybody does still want to get a year one mug, you can. You can. Got to check a message here. All right. Someday I'll fetch a good price with that on eBay. Oh! Wouldn't that be cool? All right, we got a few more to sell. Steel, steel. Of course, no one else was using a silver. 85 to 105 plus Igni. 85 to 105 plus Igni. I'm just keeping one of these to actually use for a bit. Bleeding and poison. Bleeding and poison is really useful. I don't know what the tick is on those, but we'll sell this. Then we'll sell this. For a guy who doesn't wear a shirt, Geralt's sure got a lot of shirts here. We'll keep one, you know, for posterity. We'll get more pants. We don't need to keep these other pants or gloves. Anything else we can part with? We don't really have large enough stacks of things, crafting items or alchemy, to start selling some of those yet, but we will eventually. Did I really just sell something that had 3 runes in it? Why is there a sword over here with 3 runes in it? I must have sold that 6 months ago, because I know I didn't put that together recently. Oh well. Oh well.
I am the very model of
a scientist Solarian. I've studied species Turian, Asari, and Batarian. I'm quite good at genetics as a subset of biology because I am an expert, which I know is a tautology. My xenoscience studies range from urban to agrarian. I am the very model of a scientist Solarian.
Proud to be here, Shepard.
Woo!
Including me.
DB Bob, I want my mug. I want my mug! Miss Misery! Thank you! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah, yeah! Yeah, yeah! Wow, Bob! Thank you both so much! Postage! Postage for my mug! Bob, thank you, man. Super generous as always. Thank you, Miss Misery. Very generous of you. Congrats, and here's to another great year. Cheers. J-Love and cheers to you both. Postage covered, Bob. Miss Misery, the next year is assured. Thank you. Can we get some love in chat for DBA Bob and some love in chat for Miss Misery? I want the bubble wrap too. Oh, well, yours might be on the way already. It has some packing in there. I don't know about the bubble wrap. We might have to make a separate package to send you some bubble wrap if you're really keen on the bubble wrap. Eating good tonight, Berber. We're all going to enjoy this. Yeah, I went to the post office yesterday to mail off some of those year one mugs, and I had not pre-printed and filled out my customs forms for those of you who are outside the U.S. Whoops! Big whoops, actually, on my part. So I have not mailed off most of the year one mugs from the recent raffles. I've not mailed those off yet. Might get those mailed off tomorrow or Saturday. More likely I will get those mailed off Monday or Tuesday. I got to get a bunch of customs forms printed and filled out. And I'll make sure I have all the info from all of you on Discord. And Edge, I've got your info, don't I, already? And congrats, Edge, on 2 mug wins this week. That'll never happen again. Should we get repaired while we're here?
Willing to craft something for me?
Repair equipped.
So long.
King Bob. KG, thank you for offering. Things should be covered. Thank you for offering. That Forgotten Vran sword, as unexceptional as it is compared to the one in Assassins of Kings, still had a 10% stun chance, and that kept proccing in the middle of combat. If you saw, we had a lot of people getting stunned. That would be nice. You've not played Gwent once since I got here. Edge, do you just mean today? We actually have played Gwent today, and we will play more. Where are we headed right now? We're headed to talk to Dijkstra, right? Should I stop and play this guy at Gwent? Does this guy play Gwent? Middle-aged stream! Yeah, man! Hey, welcome! Thank you! Middle-aged stream, thank you so much. It says happy 2 years on Twitch, Jay. Goldilocks, welcome aboard! Welcome aboard this starship. Middle-aged stream says happy 2 years on Twitch, Jay. Here's to many, many more. I hope that you have an awesome stream. Thank you, good sir. Thank you. Thank you for your good wishes. Thank you for being a part of this. Middle-aged stream, you are awesome. Thank you. Can we get some love for the middle-aged stream? BD Gray, thank you for the host. If you're lurking out there. Cheers, Jimmy, cheers! Cheers, Jimmy, cheers! Thank you, sir. All right, no Gwent from this guy.
So long.
Since you got here today. Well, I better get on that then, huh? What is the status of our Gwent quests? Playing Innkeepers. Why don't we pop over? We can fast travel, digress. How about a game of Gwent? We have not been fast traveling much here, but let's go play Stjepan for his special card. Oh yeah, that's not how fast travel works, Jay. Don't you know how to play The Witcher, Jay? Don't you know? It's all good. Middle-aged stream, short stay today. You're at work. That's okay. Thank you for popping in. Thank you for being a part of this. Thank you for your generous tip. Don't work too hard, man. I hope no one does. Can't shirk it. Can't shirk it. Well, Edge, it's funny you say that. Because I remember you're such a junkie.
Hey,
Gwent junkie.
why'd your hair go white?
But, do you remember when I wouldn't even play Gwent? There was a time when I refused to play or learn Gwent. What a horrible thing I thought it was. I wanted my dice poker back, like you wouldn't believe. What's that with roles on Discord, Lamia? Do we need to assign some roles on Discord that aren't being done?
Is it true you brought 300 elves like cloth?
Stjepan! 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 Doesn't have the same ring.
We don't serve lushes, shavers, caretakers, or students from Philosopher's Hall.
Do I look like any of the people from that list?
Doesn't hurt to check, just so it's clear how things stand.
So what did they do to you, the students from...
Rather not talk on it, alright? What's your poison?
Kimberly, really? Really? I missed your earlier comment. I'm scrolling back now. Okay. Jay and Stream, I'm on the phone with Laser Designs right now, and they will update the mug link we already have to include the option to buy a year 2 mug. Yeah! I will check the link in a few minutes, let you know when it's live, and it sounds like it is. The link is now updated. Viewers need to click on the appropriate picture. There is a year 1 mug and a year 2 mug available for purchase on the website. Thank you, Kimberly, for doing this. And thank you for getting that going, too. Cheers. Crash, did you miss any raffles? You'll be in and out all day. You kind of did. But we're going to have more. Crash, we're using the built-in system for this. I'm deliberately trying to confuse you all. That's my MO. But Crash, we are doing a couple more sub-raffles today for the new Year 2 mugs. So it's just exclamation mark raffle. That other command was because we had a few going at once. And so yes, I'm trying to confuse you, but exclamation mark raffle. Crash will get you in, and we'll have a couple more here today. And then we'll do some raffles for regulars another time. Please update the mug command, J. Reflect that it can be used for both mugs, and it's important to pick the right one. Let me do that right now. I think I'm hiding it pretty well, but I'm still trying to trying to push through a headache here today. Year 1 and Year 2. And Year 2 anniversary mugs by Personalized Laser Designs are available for direct purchase. Okay. Make sure to choose the right one. Make sure to choose correct one. Modify. I think that should work. Matthew doesn't have a roll yet. I thought I could change it. I don't think we've done too much with experimenting with moderators and assigning roles in Discord. It hasn't come up a whole lot, so I will have to do that. Matthew, I will get your roles assigned there. If you go through GameWisp to get on Discord, it should auto-assign the roles, the sub-roles. If you use the link through the channel, it does not assign roles automatically, but I will get that on there for you. Just don't have Discord open during the streams. It's true that viewers need to pick the correct style option. So there's the command, Year 1 and Year 2 anniversary mugs by Personalized Laser Designs available. Please make sure to choose the correct one. Does that look good? Let's play some Gwent.
You play Gwent?
Not with just anybody, and always for high stakes. With you, I might.
I'll play on your terms.
Ooh! Ooh! Look what I see coming in. Middle-aged stream! Yeah! Thank you, man. Thank you for subbing to the channel. Thank you for your extra support. Love for middle-aged stream. Looky, looky, looky. Here's to us middle-aged gamers. Gamers forever. Until we're in wheelchairs rolling around, being pushed around, playing games until we ain't here no more. Cheers to you and yours. I don't think we have any card changes to make, do we? No, let's dive right in. You will go first. Lucky, lucky. Nilfgaard, we're playing Nilfgaard. Expect a lot of spies. We've got a decoy, maybe we can snatch one of those spies. Fighting Frost, we'll have to see if we keep that. Commander's Horn, we probably want to keep that. But what else do we have? What cards do we have to play? Not much. Not much. Ballistas. That's our whole siege line. That doesn't, God, this lame deck of his. You're talking about my lame deck, yeah? Yeah, it's pretty lame. Sorry, Sabrina. Zoltan or Kira. Zoltan or Kira. Zoltan or Kira. Or Sheila de Tanserville. Sorry, Sheila. This is entropic. What did we end up with? Oh, look who's there. It's Ziggy. We got ourselves a Ziggy. Sigmund Dijkstra. Dijkstra brought out Stennis and a medic. That's good. That's good. Let's get some more cards. More spies for you. Blue Stripes Commando is going to back up the other one. That's right. Play all your cards. Play all your cards. You got to assume he's going to decoy one of those spies. Plus, he's probably sitting on a few of his own. But a 4-point card advantage. Tell you what, this is almost too tempting. Just to stick it to him. Let's see what he does. Maybe he'll burn another card or two. We're gonna turn this into something. I think that's good. Let's pass. Enjoy your first round, good sir. The poker game where dice fell off the table half the time. Quite right. Yeah. I loved it. I loved it. You know, it's funny you say that, Void. You think Dijkstra's name was originally supposed to be read as Dykstra, but for some reason the devs read it as Dijkstra. I called him Dykstra for a long time because I grew up in the 80s in New York, was a Mets fan, Lenny Dykstra, so I had Dykstra in my head and I called him Dykstra for a long time. I'm not used to those yet. More! Hurt me more, Snake! Yeah! That's nice. You talking to me? You played him like a damn fiddle. Alright, so he brings out the Geralt. It's on, it's on. Yeah, KG, I decided to start doing some of what I was running.
My excellent friend.
They're a little rough around the edges. We'll get them up to speed. Now, how did he grab that Stennis? I didn't see him grab the Stennis at the end of the first round, but he did, huh? He decoys Stennis. We can play that game, too. So I will add some more. I think the sound effects that are going to unlock with ours.
These guys are my best friends. Through thick and thin, we've always been together. We're four of a kind, having fun all day, palling around and laughing away. Just best friends are we.
I love you guys. Thank you, Entropic. Yeah. I guess I don't know how that works if they get stacked. It doesn't seem to have queued that up, Kithri, but it should, it should work. They've got about 3-minute cooldowns on them right now. We're going to tweak them. There'll be more. It was very rough. I threw it together a bit too quickly. Edge, thank you, man. Did you watch some more ads? How many times have you seen that Covenant ad? Thank you, Edge. Thank you for the bits. Here it goes. Right now, I only have a Northern Realms deck. Void, I don't have enough to play another deck yet. I don't have enough. All right, let's save our melee. It's actually perfect. Play Stennis, get some more cards. BD Gray, you might want to check the link. Everyone with some hours has access. There's going to be different tiers of hours for unlocking some sound effects, and then there are still going to be sound effects that are on the tier 2 subs and up. But I didn't want to take those away. I wanted to add more. I've wanted to do something for a while, and it did get thrown together a little quickly, but I think it's gonna work. Don't have much in the trash here. So those will get played with. Cooldowns might change. Which ones are available may change. We'll try and keep the list updated as well. We have to win this round. So how are we gonna do that? We're gonna play into Siege. He's already dumped some weather cards on us. Let's play up that Siege line.
Can you take one more?
I think I can. But I don't want to play the medic yet. We don't really have anything to pull yet. We don't have anything to pull out of the trash. Alright, how about, we can't play into the ranged line, that won't work. We really only have a choice of playing into the siege line right now. So let's hope he doesn't have another weather card hiding in there. Your opponent has passed. Groovy. Simply groovy. We still need to win with the siege line. We could do that. What happened? Why did he steal my Foltest? How did he steal my Foltest? That what his Emir did? Cancel your opponent's leader ability. Yuck. Well, we should be able to do this right here. Round 2's ours. Pulled a siege card. That's nice. Or would have been if we still had a leader. Let's start putting it on the board. We're all in this round. 10 versus 5 cards. GG! That part worked out. I know I'm sitting here overthinking it. There's very little chance of him winning this one. Anything can happen. Scorches, some spies that would change things real fast. Like that. Like that. See, no sooner had I said the words. Now it's 8-5. Effectively. I don't have anything good in the trash, do I? I'm gonna save that medic in case anything else happens in the final moments here. You can always get burned in Gwent. Always. Spread out on the lines here, and it'll all be over in a minute. At least he didn't burn your blue stripes. Now he's pulling a spy card. See, things can always change. Now, can I medic the decoy? Can I medic the decoy? Can't, can I? Can't, can I? Son of a rar! Elizabeth! Ah! Because he doesn't have a lot of cards left. Why would you decoy that in the 3rd round? Ouch. Okay. Alright. Just one. In a weird way, that's why I was spreading out. Who knows what he's hiding there. Even a straight Scorch would wreak some havoc right now. And he passed. And it's over. And we're gonna rub it in. Chi, thank you for the bits. Thank you, Chi. Cheers. You won the round. You won the game. Victory for you.
Losing, but that don't mean I don't do it with grace. The card and the prize are yours.
You've been playing a while. Gotta know where I can find some interesting cards.
He plays, though he's far beneath my level. Closer, in Velen, there's the barkeep at the inn at the crossroads.
What did we get for a card? I had my eyes down. We did get a new card, yeah? What did we get? Good for another Did we just get Yennefer from this guy? Or did I miss Yennefer earlier? Yeah. Yen, I think. That's awesome. That's one of the best cards we could have gotten from an innkeep at this point, I think. You get Yen from him. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. And we could drop one other unit card from our deck. Yennefer's appearance. Siggy, Kira, Vess. Let's see. Who's gonna go? Not Zoltan. I'm sorry, Vess. Actually, Vess, come back. I'm sorry, Sabrina. Popped up that you got Yennefer. Awesome. I was looking down at chat. Welcome back, Ryan. Back for a short bit. You feel like you would be messing up a lot playing this Gwent after playing the beta one. I wonder how that would translate. I know going from this Gwent to the beta, it barely gives you the basics. The standalone Gwent is so different that what you learn in the game only gives you a little bit of what you need to play the standalone. Twixor! Yeah! Yeah, Twix, thank you! Thank you for rocking that sub. Thank you for supporting the stream all this time. Thank you for being an awesome part of this. And for longer than that, even. Thank you. Very glad to have you here, Twix. So where are we off to? We just popped over here to play Gwent. So we are, where are we headed to? We're headed back to Novigrad. Fast traveled over here. We're gonna head out to the post and fast travel back. And, oh, Innkeep, what do you say? Let's have another game of Gwent. Since we're gonna fast travel back to the square, we may as well pop into another Innkeep and, win another card. Hey! Where's that travel post? Oh, Twixor! Hey, thank you again! Twix, rock and roll! Thank you. Most excellent.
Excellent! Best wares this side of the Ponta.
Thank you again, Twix. Where is that post at? That signpost at? You guys are too much. In the best possible way. In the best possible way. Well, we've almost got a level 12 out of our meanderings here today. There's a lot of ads, Twix. Something tells me Twix wasn't watching Covenant, but City! My man Jay. I made it to at least say hi and to cheer for the second birthday. This tiny but awesome stream. Here's to the small but awesome streams out there. And here's to you and all of us here. Here's to 2 years. Thank you, City, for joining us. Thanks for being a part of this. Cheers to you. One more game of Gwent then. One more game of Gwent.
Kingfisher. Where do you get the name?
Maybe we'll get lucky and draw Yennefer into the hand.
The Kingfisher preened, then fell in the latrine. Know it?
Yeah. Also know the one about Princess Annie, who drowned in the River Fanny.
Yes.
Yes.
At any rate, the Kingfisher welcomes poetry lovers with open arms. Some of the brightest stars in the literary firmament perform here.
Well, let's play some Gwent.
Looking for a partner. Wouldn't mind a round of Gwent.
Then you're in the right place, friend. If you play now, I'll stake the unique card from my collection.
Bring it.
Sure, let's play.
All right. 22 unit cards, total 26 for special. Nothing's changing. We still don't have what we need for another deck. We are way short on Scoia'tael cards. We are way short on monster cards. We are not quite as short, but still short on Nilfgaard. The Northern Realms, it is for a while. We should start buying cards. We should talk to this innkeep and buy what he's got. I'm so rusty on all of this. As it comes back, there's going to be plenty that I don't even think of to do. Like, just occurred to me, we should be going around and buying cards from innkeeps. We could build up some of those other decks. There are good cards to be bought. Got any heroes here? There's Broche. And a medic. We're going to want to swap some of this. Well. I'm sorry, Sheila. Blue stripes. Now we've got 2. That makes it better. Makes both of them more useful. Who are we playing against? Monsters. Frost might be good. Let's keep the Frost. I don't think I have another Grinfrid. Spy. There's Stennis. Hey Ryan, I don't even know all the commands. We've got both too many and not enough. So somewhere in there is a lot of confusion. Stennis, go! We get 2 cards for the spy played on our opponent's side of the board. Looks like Vesemir and a commander's horn. Is good, is good. Except for that decoy, he just got our spy. He gets to play that against us. My weakest line is going to be my ranged line. We've just got Death Mold and Kira in this hand. So if we end up throwing or just losing this first round, we may as well play our weakest line. There's more than one mock, right? Why isn't mock working? Checking? Or we just have one mock so far? There's only one mock so far. That's the problem. There's just one. I'm gonna add more. I really did throw that together hastily this morning. So there will be more. There's only so much time to poke through my collection of effects. That was already a little bit organized so I could get through it and find stuff. How much longer are you streaming? I'm hoping another 5 or 6 hours. We're gonna be going for a while. We're going for a while today. Uh, 5 hours, sorry, about 5 hours. 5 hours, more likely. The uptime's a little wonky because with We Are Woo's generous cheering, we crashed OBS. A few people have had the honor of crashing OBS, and we still don't know why some of the cheers do that. But it is what it is. His front line is not that strong. I mean, we could ruin that. We could ruin that fiend with Frost, or we could save it for a greater play. You know, he's gonna bring out all kinds of muster cards. The monster deck, muster cards. There's gonna be catechans and all sorts of bloodsuckers in that front row later. I mean, maybe we could try to take this first round, which I don't usually do. Zoltan, get on the board. BD Gray's still stuck on Priscilla. Can't blame ya. You flee my dream. I don't have the tune in my head. But you flee my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet.